Now that we've installed the subfloor, we've prepared the surface, and we have laid down the tar paper, we're ready to install the floor. What I like to use, and it's only specific to this application, is an 1.5" finish nail gun. I find that this works just as good as the floor staplers. Some of you may disagree, but this does the job. You want to put a nail every 3 inches per linear foot of flooring. And the reason you want to use an 1.5" nail is so it penetrates through the tongue and into the flooring, but not too deep to cause problems with the driver in this gun, because you don't want to hit the slab. And it provides a good depth, and it does a really good job. If you were installing flooring over top of a traditional framing application, a framed subfloor where you have a basement or a crawl space underneath, then go ahead and use your flooring nailer or your flooring stapler. That'll work just fine. But for this particular application, when installing oak floor over top of a concrete slab, you want to use this because you have more control of the angle, and using this method you go slower. It does take more time, but it's a more controlled nail, and you won't damage the flooring or damage your tools in the process of installing the floor over top of the slab. Now that we've talked about that, let's go ahead and install the floor. Okay, we're down here on the floor. We've installed the tar paper, and the reason we do that again is to reduce the squeaking that can happen with these wood floors. And you can use a hammer stapler or a staple gun to secure this, but it's not absolutely necessary because the flooring is going to hold this tar paper in place. So we select our piece of wood. We want to make sure that the tongue is secure and the groove isn't broken or damaged. Make sure the floor is clean. We install a wood floor. We make sure it's in the tongue, and we use a hammer. Just lightly tap. If you have to bang on this wood to the point where you damage it, you're not doing it correctly. So just lightly tap it in place. Make sure that there are no gaps between this field and that field of wood. Take your nail gun, and at approximately a 45-degree angle, shoot the nail through the tongue. Placing the nail about every 3 to 4 inches. As you can see, the board is secure. We're ready for the next piece. Thank you for watching this video on how to install tongue and groove oak flooring. It's simple. You don't need expensive tools, and with a little time and a little patience, you can install your own floor. Again, this is Nathan from the cabin, and I'll give you some more updates as this project progresses.